That's usually true, but your great-great-aunt Victory will turn 100 only once. I've talked to your dad, and he says if you want to go to the party, you should go. You do want to go, don't you?" Max did want to go, but he wished he didn't have to leave Dad alone on the weekend. Ever since Dad had gotten his apartment, he and Max had spent the weekends together. They ate pizza and watched movies and walked Miss Tibbet's basset hounds and had breakfast at Ace's coffee shop every morning. What would Dad do without Max to keep him company? "Oh, Max, you're going to love it," Mom continued. "Bronco Burt's has rides and barbecue stands and a Wild West arcade and—" Her face turned dreamy, like it did when she took a bite of her favorite Mocha Monkey ice cream. "The Big Buckaroo." The Big Buckaroo? Who was the Big Buckaroo? He sounded to Max like some kind of movie star guy. Since when did Mom care about movie star guys? "I have to get to the bus stop," said Max. Mom looked at the clock. "We still have a few minutes. Don't you want to talk more about our trip?" "I don't want to be late." Max grabbed his backpack. He ran all the way to his bus stop, and then, because he was early, he ran down the block and back as many times as he could before the bus came. Chapter 2. When Max got to school, he told his best friend Warren about Mom's road trip plans. "Cool," said Warren. "But who is the Big Buckaroo?" "That's my question, too." This was one reason Max and Warren were such good friends. They ate the same things, and they liked to do the same things. And most of the time, they had the same questions about things, too. "I think he's a movie star guy," said Max. "Maybe Mrs. Maloof has a biography about him," said Warren. May was biography month in Mrs. Maloof's 3rd grade, and the whole class had gone biography crazy. People were keeping lists of the books they had read and marking their favorites with smiley faces. In the beginning, every biography Max read had a smiley face beside it. Then he found the spiny, tingling book of awesome explorers and daring discoveries, and erased all the other smileys. The spine-tingling book had 7 biographies of 7 awesome explorers. It had maps and charts and drawings and photos, plus long lists of feats accomplished and discoveries made. Max had read the whole book 5 times. Every time he added another smiley face, and every time his spine actually did tingle. When he thought about the Big Buckaroo, his spine didn't even twitch. "Movie stars shouldn't get biographies," said Max. "Biographies are for people who do stuff. Movie stars just pretend to do stuff." Max's classmate Glenn was standing nearby, eavesdropping like always. "Actors do stuff," said Glenn. "My mom's cousin was in a toothpaste commercial. She had to brush her teeth for 6 hours straight." "Brushing your teeth for a commercial is different than brushing your teeth for real," said Max. "It's still doing something," said Glenn. Max wanted to say that it was not really. But just then, Mrs. Maloof rang the quiet chime. "3rd graders," said Mrs. Maloof, "I have an announcement." 2 announcements in one day? Max could hardly believe it. Mrs. Maloof's announcements were more unpredictable than Mom's. Sometimes they were about good things, like early dismissal snow days, and sometimes they were about not-so-good things, like surprise geography quizzes, or how Principal Adele thought the noise level in the hallway was uncivilized. Max waited to see which kind of announcement this was before he got too excited. "Biography Month has been a great success," began Mrs. Maloof. "I propose a celebration." "Woo-hoo!" said Warren. "Woo-hoo!" said Max. This was an exciting announcement. Celebrations in Mrs. Maloof's class meant watching movies and eating popcorn. Sometimes there was extra recess. A special